Hey Pisces, welcome to your April 2024 monthly reading. We're just going to go ahead and jump straight in, my friends, and we're going to get started. I hope you're all doing well. Let's go ahead and jump in here. Let's take a look at your cards. Your overall energy this month is the Seven of Swords. You pulled the Ten of Wands. You have the Queen of Swords here in your challenge, and you have the Star card here in the future. Okay, well, I'm liking this energy. Don't freak out because you see the Seven of Swords. I'll explain this. You have the Five of Cups here, the Ten of Pentacles, and then you have the Two of Cups here. I definitely feel like there's a huge renewal happening for you this month, and you can equate that to the solar eclipse that's happening, which it is bringing a whole new renewal for everybody, even though it'll be with Chiron. But it's still a solar eclipse, and it's moving us all in a new direction. And there's definitely new horizons here for you in the month of April, Pisces, where there's going to be new possibilities. There's going to be new chances and opportunities here. And if all you have to do is just hold in there, it's very interesting. The Ten of Wands I'm seeing in your current energy, it's like you could be feeling like overwhelmed at this time. Ten of Wands is the burden of responsibility. Maybe you're feeling like there's a lot on your shoulders, or there's a lot on your plate, or there's a lot that you're dealing with here, and you're just trying to make it through the other end here. But it's like you're having to carry this burden with it. But this card encourages us and teaches us to remain committed to the things that we believe in, right? Saturn and Sag, remain committed to the things that you believe in. And through that process, it's like your beliefs will be tested and challenged. And sometimes you may have to change your beliefs, or sometimes you may have to let go of limiting beliefs. But it's also, it's about bearing the burden and getting to the finish line. And it's not easy, right? But I do see things getting easier. You have the Star card here in the future position. And this is what I mean by new, I want to say new miracles. Like, you know, a miracle can be something that is just simply as like when you're just thinking like something won't happen the way you think it will, or maybe it's going to go worse than you think. But then it turns out that things actually happen better than you think. But what the Star card encourages us, what she encourages us, or what she represents, is like you have to nurture that glimmer of hope and faith in regards to the things that you want to create, in regards to the things that you want to connect to, in regards to the things that you want to start to move toward and move into. And by doing that, that's when you get the miracles and the wish fulfillments, and you feel like, wow, actually, you know, this turned out a lot better. And I just needed faith and hope. And I do see a reinvigoration of strength, faith, and hope and inspiration here. And this Two of Cups being in the outcome, I feel like this could be in regards to relationships, Pisces. Maybe it's a certain relationship at this time, or maybe it's even the relationship with yourself. For some of you, it's like you're just trying to reinvent yourself. You're trying to figure out new ways here of how you can go about doing things differently and finding the practical solutions as well to be able to create your heaven on earth, to be able to create the reality that you want. And this is where the Seven of Swords in this reading is coming in for your overall energy for the month. Seven of Swords isn't always a negative card. Seven of Swords can deal with strategies and tactics. Sometimes in life, when we're going through a Ten of Wands, we got to find strategies and tactics to help us get to the finish line, to help us move on, or to help us move forward and move on in the direction of where we're trying to go, or keep pushing forward and moving on. And so the Seven of Swords being the overall energy, this is a month to where I feel like you're becoming very strategic, and you're getting real and honest with yourself about the things that you need to do here to be able to better understand yourself and your situations, and to find different solutions here to the problem, or to your problems. Right? Because even with this Queen of Swords being in the challenge position, I think right now you're trying to just comprehend and understand your inner world, and you're trying to find your inner truth, and you're trying to find the inner guidance, right? But that could be a little bit distorted at this time, or it could be a little bit difficult because of this Ten of Wands. But the Queen of Swords is about clarifying things. If you're unsure of anything, especially as we're going through this Mercury retrograde, we just had Mercury that went retrograde yesterday on April 1st, and will be retrograde pretty much throughout the whole month. This is where we have to start really getting clear with ourselves and our own truths, and defining things for ourselves, and understanding ourselves, and understanding and being honest with ourselves and other people. And that's what allows us to be able to reinvent things and to find solutions to the problems. And I do feel you will find your solution with this Star card, and it will bring you back into alignment, make you feel fulfilled, make you feel like your needs are met, and bring that sense of heightened inspiration that has been missing in a way. You have the Five of Cups in the position of something that you're unaware of here. Five of Cups is my card of emotional disappointments, but this is where Five of Cups, what this person is unaware of is that they're clinging to a past experience that emotionally is keeping them stuck. And if you look at this card in the original deck, like the Right Away, there's water going under the bridge. And what the person is struggling with is letting things be water under the bridge. They're finding themselves in a resistance energy, emotional resistance. And the only way to really move through emotional resistance is to let go of the resistance, or to move in with the resistance. It just depends. It's like a double-edged sword. So this Five of Cups is saying, you may be disappointed, and there may be past experiences that is affecting your self-talk with the Queen of Swords, and not allowing you to, that isn't helping you. Right? I've been there. I think we've all been there. And the Queen of Swords is, it's like you can let go of the past and understand that there's a bright future with the Star card that you can create. And there are miracles and there is positive things on the horizon, but you have to have hope and faith. And one way to do that, with the Ten of Pentacles being your advice, this is about, what do you want your heaven on earth to look like, right? Ten of Pentacles is like having everything, right? What you want your whole reality to look like. But you have to first get specific. Mercury and Virgo with this card is about the details of what you need to do, what you need to change, and how you need to move forward, and planning things out and starting to script what that reality looks like and how you want to go about it. And by trusting and believing in yourself, it will manifest the reality that you want with the Star card. And it'll bring you back into alignment, make you feel fulfilled. And that's what I'm seeing here, the potential. You pulled this Libra card that says balance here. I think right now it's like you're having to get things back in order, back in balance here. When it comes to I think it's your relationship to things. That's what it feels like to me. It's like the relationship with yourself, the relationship to other people, the relationship to your career, the relationship to everything else, work, projects, friends, all of that. I think this is about really bringing everything back into equilibrium and not allowing one thing to be, not allowing one thing to just take total control. You are very close to achieving your goal. I'm telling you, you're very close, Pisces. It's just about sticking through things. And if you can do that, I feel like you're very close to, with the Star card, receiving your wish fulfillment and your desires here, especially with the Two of Cups. You have this Taurus card that says, I have. Taurus is all about enduring prosperity. It's about living a prosperous life, a life that brings pleasure and gives you stability and comfort and joy. Right? The opposite of Taurus is Scorpio, to where it's like a fear and it's like a destruction and it's like a metaphorical death and transformation that is difficult. But Taurus is saying to endure, and the rewards and the gains that you want will be there. Let's clarify your reading, Pisces. Clarify the Seven of Swords, please, for the overall energy. Pull two cards here. Ten of Cups and the Magician. Oh yeah, a lot of you, this is about energy manipulation, right? What I mean by that, it's like manifestation. Seven of Swords is like, all right, I'm going to use the power of my mind to start to, the Magician, start to manifest the Ten of Cups, start to manifest my dreams and the visions and the things that I want to fulfill. And that's what I see is happening here. The power of your mind is very powerful, and I think it's important to take that into consideration. When the Magician is like our intentions, you may be clarifying what your intentions are at this time, or what you want your intentions to be toward things. And that's why the Ten of Pentacles being your advice is like, get specific with what that is. And that's going to give you a sense of direction and actually allow for the blessings and the miracles to start to happen. Clarify the Ten of Wands for your current energy. You have the Ace of Swords. I think you're very aware that you're carrying a heavy burden at this time, and I think I think you already have your answer. I'm going to stay committed, and I think that's what you're doing, and I love that right now. Clarify the Queen of Swords in your challenge. You have the Death card here. Yep, I think The Death card being in the challenge, again, it's like there's a transformation. I think you've already gone through this, so you're coming out the other side, and things will be more clear, and it'll be like fresh new horizons and perspectives and opportunities, and things starting to align here with the Star card. But that challenge right now is like you could be having to kind of really clear out these old things and these old ways, and to redefine the new things that you want with this Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles as the advice. The Three of Cups. Your advice is saying to enjoy your life. You don't have to be stuck in that energetic vibration of, feeling like life is just miserable and difficult. Three of Cups is about finding the joy, connecting, right? Three of Cups could be connecting with your relationships, with your friendships, to your community, and starting to co-create in this reality. Right, and making sure that you're it's almost like your advice is saying to like start to really clearly articulate and find practical solutions, and start to be open and vulnerable, and coming out of maybe isolation, or coming out of disconnection, and starting to reconnect with life and reconnect with things. Clarify the Star card in the future position. Knight of Pentacles. Yep. Slowly but surely, that new reality is being built. And I feel like you're really going to like the progression of something here in your future. Things are really going to start to turn. I don't think it's like, I'm not saying that things are going in your favor now, but I'm saying like things are starting to really look brighter here in the future. Clarify the Five of Cups in the position of something you're unaware of. You have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands, Five of Cups here. This is where kind of like we allow ourselves to be emotionally stuck. It's like sometimes, right? I'm not saying that you're like that all the time, or you're only like that. But the Two of Wands, Five of Cups is like, all right, you know what? Yes, this has emotionally been challenging. But Two of Wands, I'm going to remain self-determined. Two of Wands is Mars and Aries. I'm going to remain self-determined and take action and be courageous and be bold, and not allow myself to emotionally give up. Clarify the Two of Cups in the outcome. You have the Knight of Wands. Boom. This is going to be some fiery, passionate new beginning, self-empowerment that I'm seeing flowing through your being, and also you feeling in regards to your relationships that things are coming back into alignment, and coming back into order here, and you feeling inspired and finding that deep sense of fulfillment and connection with yourself, but also with your relationships here as well. A lot of good improvements with that Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles being here. You pull the Page of Cups here. The Eight of Cups. And you pulled the Three of Wands here. I see a lot of you really reconnecting to your spiritual vision as well. Three of Wands, Eight of Cups, Page of Cups. This person's on a spiritual vision quest. They're on their own vision quest of life, and they're trusting the flow of where their soul is wanting to go, and they allow themselves to move in that direction, right? And the only way they really have that clarity to really understand that is the Page of Cups is starting to connect to its inner self and its inner world and its soul and its desires, and it allows itself to move in the direction of where they want to go. And they may not have all the answers, but every time they take a step, every time they move in the direction of where their intuition is taking them, it becomes more clear, and they become more confident and more self-empowered. And then they get their rewards, their ships do come in, and then it inspires them to keep going and to trust the divine, and to trust in their own sense of control when it comes to their destiny. And that's what I'm seeing really happening here for you. You pulled this 12th house card. It says escape. Oh, yeah. Some of you may have been... Well, the 12th house is a card of escape, but it's a house where it's either self-undoing or self-enlightenment. And I think you have a choice. I think you're clear, though, about this, though. I think you already understand this. It's like, are you going to allow everything to are you going to allow everything to undo itself, or are you going to learn from the situation, become self-enlightened, and that's what's going to help you? You pulled this hold your vision, and it's with you're very close to achieving your goal. Stay committed to it. I'm telling you, Ace of Swords, 10 of Wands, and encouraging energy. It's a burden, yes. And you're trying to make it to the finish line. You're trying to persevere. And it's right there on the horizon with the Star card. Last card you pulled here, you pulled the Sun card. It says Spirit. And this is really pointing back to what I was saying with the final outcome. The Sun is about your being and your soul and your soul's expression. And when you put the Sun and Taurus together, this is a soul expression of what Taurus is. It's the ability to cultivate prosperity and to live a joyful, pleasureful life. And be in the beauty of life and understand that abundance is your divine birthright. And this is I feel like it's like allowing your soul, putting yourself, it's about exalting things in your life, even though the Sun in Taurus isn't exalted, but it's about exalting things in your life and that they can be exalted. So that's what I got for you, Pisces, in your April 2024 monthly reading. I appreciate y'all for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. I would love to do a reading if you want one. Any specific question you have, I'll answer. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I encourage you to do so. Also, if this video resonated with you, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to be notified whenever I upload your videos, be sure to also hit the notification button bell. And otherwise than that, Pisces, I will see you later.